Welcome to the live. Welcome. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome in. Coming in. Welcome to the live. Welcome. Come on in. Today we're talking about the body as the access points to the divine. The body as the divine code. The body as the access point to the divine universe. Especially after narcissistic abuse. Come on in. The body as the divine code, the access point to the universe. And how narcissistic abuse disconnects empaths from the divine architecture of the body. That's what we're talking about today. Come on in. We are going deep today. We're talking about your body as the divine access point. Paper Studios, Will, Shepherd, Kimmy, you're close by. You are close by. Greetings to you. Come on in and tell somebody to tell somebody. Today we're going to show you how divine connection is in the body. Everything must bring you back to the body. You see, so there's a profound truth. Let me tell you this. There's a profound possibility that narcissistic abuse is not merely psychological abuse, not merely emotional abuse. And I will take a couple of questions today, so get ready with your questions. Narcissistic abuse is not merely relational abuse, but narcissistic abuse is a form of spiritual disembodiment, a process through which a human being becomes separated from the very instrument through which the divine communicates, the body. This may explain why every major spiritual tradition eventually points back to the same place. Not the sky, not another dimension, not another guru, not a temple, not a doctrine, but the body. The Buddha sat under a tree and observed sensations within his own body. Yeshua said the kingdom of heaven is within. The Sufis taught that God is closer than your jugular vein. The Taoists mapped immortality through the organs. The yogis mapped consciousness through the chakras. The Kabbalists mapped divine emanation through the human form, the tree of life. Different languages, different cultures, different symbols, same message. And the message is, Leanne, the body is the scripture. The body is the temple. The body is the library. And the body is the portal. And narcissistic abuse systematically disconnects empaths from every room inside the sacred temple called the body. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? I want to know I'm talking to you. Before I start to talk about the body as the lost temple. If I'm talking to you, type transform in the comments. I want to know I'm talking to you. I want to know I'm talking to you. Who am I talking to? Thank you, Kimmy. Who am I talking to, Kimmy? Leanne, who am I talking to? Dawn Marie, who am I talking to? Kay? Who am I talking to? Pasha Black? Who am I talking to? Isabel, Jonathan, Stephanie, Lisa, Wingsley? Who am I talking to? And by the way, if you want to learn more about this, sign up for my upcoming masterclass, Escaping Narcissistic Abuse, from August 7th to August 9th during the Lionsgate Portal weekend. More details to follow. You can see more details at innermileage.com. Now let me talk about the body as the lost temple. The body as the lost temple. Are you ready for this? You see, imagine a magnificent cathedral. And in this cathedral, there is infinite wisdom. In this cathedral, there is divine intelligence. In this cathedral, there's purpose, intuition, and higher consciousness. Now imagine invaders entering that cathedral, breaking windows, stealing maps, locking doors, and destroying pathways. That is what narcissistic abuse does. The narcissist rarely attacks your soul directly. The narcissist rarely attacks your soul directly. The narcissist attacks your access to your soul. That's what they do. They don't attack your soul directly. They attack the access to it. Because the goal of the narcissist is not merely control. The goal of the narcissist is disconnection. To disconnect you from your intuition, to disconnect you from your feelings, to disconnect you from your knowing, to disconnect you from your body. Because once you're disconnected from these things, you will become easier to manipulate. The narcissist becomes your compass. The narcissist becomes your source of truth. The narcissist becomes your God. That's why narcissistic abuse resembles possession narratives found throughout human history. Not because demons literally entered, but because sovereignty left. Am I talking to you? Am I talking to you? I want to know I'm talking to you. And if I'm talking to you, type transform in the comments. Now I want to go into the body parts a little bit, and I want to start with the heart. You see, in the Jewish temple, there existed a room called the inner sanctum, the Holy of Holies. Only the highest priest could enter that Holy of Holies. Mystically speaking, the heart is the Holy of Holies within the human body. And every tradition points to this. Let me say this again. In the Jewish temple existed a room called the Holy of Holies, the inner sanctum. Kimmy? Only the highest priest, not the high priest, but the highest priest, magic for me, can enter that room. And mystically speaking, the heart is the Holy of Holies within the human body. Every tradition points to this. Christianity calls the heart the sacred heart. In Buddhism, this is known as the bodhicitta heart. In Islam, this is known as the kalb, the kalb. In Hinduism, this is known as anahata. And in many indigenous traditions, to simplify, the heart is known as the seat of the spirit. Why? Because the heart is where separation dissolves. Come on, who am I talking to? The heart is where separation dissolves. And the narcissist fears this because the awakened heart cannot be controlled. The awakened heart sees through illusion. The awakened heart recognizes truth. The awakened heart recognizes manipulation. The awakened heart recognizes false love. The awakened heart recognizes false authority. The awakened heart recognizes false spirituality. The narcissist therefore creates heart armor through betrayal, through gaslighting, through abandonment, through humiliation, through shame. And the empath closes the heart to survive. But here is the mission. The closed heart cannot hear God clearly. Come on. The closed heart cannot apprehend that independently originated. The closed heart cannot connect to its source. Do you understand why the narcissist tries to close your heart through trauma? Do you see what happens? Do you see what I'm telling you? Now let me talk about the breath. Imagine a kite flying above the clouds. The breath is the string. Source is the sky. And the body is the kite. When trauma happens, the string tightens. When abuse continues, the string knots. Are you with me? When abuse becomes chronic, the string disappears. Are you with me? This is why trauma victims unconsciously stop breathing. Come on. Let me know I'm talking to you. This is why trauma victims unconsciously stop breathing. You see? Because your role here is to observe the breath. See the chest breathing. But when your breath is held, you have a frozen diaphragm. You have a collapsed posture. And the flow of spirit becomes restricted. This is not metaphorical. This is physiological. It is energetic. It is spiritual. In fact, the Hebrew word ruach means spirit, means wind, means breath. The Greek word pneuma, P-N-E-U-M-A, means spirit, means breath. The Sanskrit word prana means life force. Ancient people recognized something modern humans forgot. Breath is consciousness moving through matter. Come on. This is information. This is worth diamonds. All the diamonds in Botswana. I'm telling you the information. Ancient people recognize something that modern humans have forgotten, that the breath is consciousness moving through matter. Come on. Now let me talk to you about the nervous system. I just talked to you about the breath. Let me talk to you about the nervous system as the tree of life. Oh, Leon, at 53, every civilization contains a world tree. Whether it's the Yggdrasil, whether it's the Bodhi tree, whether it's the cosmic tree, whether it's the Axis Mundi. Why? Because they were all describing the nervous system. Think about it. Roots below, branches above. That's the tree. All trees have roots below that mirror the branch system. As above, so below. Information flows throughout. Now compare this nervous system is a living communication network, and it's just the same as how neurons work. Exactly the same pattern. Modern neuroscience calls this fractal geometry. The nervous system is literally a tree growing inside you. Did somebody hear me? Who am I talking to? I feel like I'm talking to myself, and I don't mind talking to myself. I love talking to myself. The nervous system is literally a tree growing inside you. The narcissist poisons the roots. Lion rising, Cynthia, I'm Kevin, God is on my side. Asian mystics call this sacred design, Leon. The nervous system is literally a tree growing inside you, and the narcissist poisons the roots of the tree inside you through fear, through making you hypervigilant, through doubt, through confusion, through fear, through shame. And as a result, you, the empath, become trapped in survival. And when survival dominates your consciousness, the tree of life becomes the tree of fear. Did someone hear me? When the empath becomes trapped in survival, the tree of life becomes the tree of fear. The fruit changes. Therefore, instead of intuition, you have anxiety. Instead of wisdom, you have rumination. And instead of presence, you have hypervigilance. Now, let me talk to you about the gut. I've just talked to you about the nervous system. The gut is the oracle of truth in your body. Jonathan, the gut knows, which is why you hear the words often, trust your gut, follow your heart. You never heard anybody say, follow your mind. That's exactly what happens, Jonathan. Before the brain knows, the gut knows. 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 That's the enteric nervous system. Some ancient cultures call it the hara. In Tai Chi, it's known as the dantian, the center, the belly mind. How many empaths ignored their first intuition? I know I did. I know I ignored all those red flags. The moment I met the narcissist, I ignored it. Even when I sensed danger, even when something felt off, even when my body whispered, the mind overruled it. And years later, I realized my body knew. This happens because the gut processes information faster than conscious thoughts. The body sees before the mind understands, Leanne Colleen. The narcissist therefore teaches you to distrust the body because the body exposes lies. So when you become dissociated, you are ignoring the body. When you ignore the signals from the body, you're bypassing the highest ancient intelligence within you. Come on, drink your probiotics. Where are your probiotics for the gut? Now I want to talk about the eyes, the eyes, the eyes, the eyes. So far we've talked about the breath, we've talked about the heart, we've talked about the nervous system, we've talked about the gut. Now I want to talk about the eyes. The eyes as the inner seer. Most people think seeing means to look. Most people think to see is to look. Most people think to see is to look. But mystics know that seeing means perceiving. Yeshua said, if thine eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light. That's the eye of Horus, the eye of Heru, the third eye. The third eye, the inner eye, the inner eye, the inner, who can hear me? Who can see me? These are all pointed to the same thing. Discernment. And discernment is the ability to perceive reality without distortion. Who am I talking to? Somebody let me know I'm talking to you. I want to know I'm talking to you. I want to know I'm not just talking to myself. Who am I talking to? Where are you? I want to know I'm talking to you. And if I'm talking to you, type transform in the comment section. Let I know I am talking to you. I want to know I am talking to you. I want to know I'm talking to you. Whoa, I'm moving. I want to know I'm talking to you. I want to know that you are connected to your discernment. I want to know that you're walking the righteous path according to you. I want to know that you are connected to the inner eye within you before I continue. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? Before I continue, if I'm talking to you, type transform in the comment section. I want to know. This is Junior Roy. Trodden on Jar Road, Junior Roy. Before I continue, I want to know I'm talking to you. Who am I talking to? Come on. You got to keep on walking in the righteous way. Keep on walking. Come on. Keep on walking in the righteous way. Woo! Come on. Let me tell you about your discernment. The discernment is the ability to perceive without distortion. Break the chains. Distortion is the ability to see without distortion. Gaslighting attacks the inner eye because the narcissist says, that didn't happen. You are imagining things. You are crazy. You are too sensitive. And gradually, oh, Leanne, that's beautiful. Girl next door. You see, that when your perception gradually fractures, your inner eye closes, and your reality becomes blurred. Now realize this: healing, Linda, is not learning something new. Healing is remembering how to see. Now I want to talk about the skin, because I just talked about the eyes. Ancient cities had walls. Temples had boundaries. Charles. Castles had gates. Why, Isabel? Because everything sacred requires containment. Nanga Dev, Kimmy. You see, she says, Jared Jeff from Woroff. I said Nanga Dev. You see, we're global with it. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? We are for the global empaths, from Mongolia to Cape Town, from Auckland to Seattle, from Oslo to Greenland, wherever you are, all the way down to Australia. You see, your skin is your spiritual city wall. Blessed love, Charlie. Your skin is the city wall. Brown grids. Brown grids. Brown grids. I celebrate your donation. Brown grids. Keep on walking that righteous road. May you always be abundant, brown grids. Thank you for your donation. This is for you, brown grids. We got to keep walking on this righteous road, brown grids. Because gaslighting attacks the inner eye until we walk the righteous way. Keep on walking on the righteous way. Keep on trotting on the road. We gotta keep on walking on the righteous way. Keep on trotting on the road. Come on. Junior Roy is telling you. This is what it is, brown grits. You see, now I'm talking about the skin. I'm talking about the skin. Your skin is your spiritual city wall. Trauma creates holes. Energy leaks. You understand? Righteous path, Leon. Boundaries collapse. Add the righteous path to your bodhisattva tattoo, Leon, I remember. And when your boundaries collapse, you become emotionally porous. Everyone enters, everything enters, everyone extracts, everyone feeds. And the narcissist is often unconsciously attracted to people with damaged energetic boundaries. So healing is not about becoming harder. Healing is repairing the walls of the sacred city you call yourself. Who am I talking to? Look at me. Am I talking to you? Keep on running around. We gotta keep on walking on the righteous way. Keep on walking in around. Come on. The body is your Akashic library. The Akashic records are often imagined as books in the heavens. But what if that image is symbolic? What if the body itself is the Akashic library, Mamacita, Don Marie? Consider this. Every experience you have leaves a trace in your body. Neuroscience confirms this. You can read Bestseller on the Coke. You better give me some shares in your book because I talk about your book all the time. You see, neuroscience confirms this. Trauma changes your neural pathways. Epigenetics changes your gene expression. Somatic psychology shows that trauma is stored in your tissues. Keep on stepping in Jah road. Keep on walking the righteous road and keep on stepping in Jah road. You see, polyvagal theory shows trauma reshapes your autonomic responses because the body remembers. And ancient traditions already knew this. That's why the ancient Kemets, the ancient Egyptians called the heart the keeper of truth. The Buddhists called the body the field of mindfulness. The yogis called the body the vehicle of liberation. The Kabbalists called the body the living tree because the body contains memory. The body contains memory. The body contains lineage. The body contains ancestral stories. The body contains divine intelligence. So narcissistic abuse is a war against embodiment. The narcissist is not simply attacking your emotions. They are attacking the mechanism through which divine intelligence enters consciousness. Come on, Linda Ponder. Come on, Linda. Come on, Linda. Thank you for the donation, Linda. Thank you for the. May you be abundant always, Linda. May you be replenished 1,000-fold, Linda. You know, I'm going to play something for you, Linda. One of my favorite songs. This is Level from A$AP Rocky. You see, this is Level from A$AP Rocky. Because when you begin to wake up to your truth, you're on a whole different level. This is Level by A$AP Rocky. This is Level, Linda Ponda. And everybody listening to me, when you begin to heal your heart and connect to your body, you are on a different level. That's what A$AP Rocky's. Woo! Come on, A$AP Rocky. This is A$AP Rocky Level. Come on. Woo! A$AP. All I have to do is let my juice set. Pop gone with the juice back. Get your popcorn, juice snacks. Levels. You have to know that when you wake up to your body, you become expensive on a whole different level. When you connect to the divine code. Leon, come on. I'm expensive, Leon. My twin flame. You know, we've been through a lot. You know what I mean? Let me tell you this. I love you too, Leon. The gut, you see, the narcissist is not simply attacking your emotions. They are attacking the mechanism through which divine enters your consciousness. They attack your heart through betrayal. They attack your gut through confusion. They attack your breath through fear. They attack your nervous system through hypervigilance. They ain't got a clue about me. What? Come on, A$AP. Levels. Come on, Linda Ponda. Come on. Ooh, A$AP. Okay, let me stop playing. No, we never stop playing. You see, they attack your boundaries through enmeshment. They attack your voice through silencing. This is what they do. Not because they consciously understand this, but because the false self cannot survive around embodied truth. You see, they cannot survive around embodied truth. So most people imagine that the Akashic field is somewhere far away. But the library, the Akashic library, is sealed within you. Every memory, every trauma, every gift, every ancestral imprint, Dawn Marie, every possibility is encoded within your consciousness itself. That's why the mystics taught that the seeker and the sought are one. The observer and the observed, as Jiddu Krishnamurti would say, are one. The witness and the doer are one. The kingdom and the king are one. The queendom and the queen are one. The field and the observer are one. Narcissistic abuse convinces you that your power exists outside yourself. At Inner Mileage, you discover that your power is within you. Sign up for my Escaping Narcissistic Abuse Masterclass today. It's going to happen over a weekend, over the Lionsgate weekend, if you want to know more about this. You see? So the greatest secret hidden from empaths is not that you are wounded, is that you are vast. Is that you are vast. You see? That you are vast. You see? You are vast. You are vast. That's the whole point. You are expensive. Just like A$AP Rocky is telling you in this song called Peso. This is A$AP Rocky. Know your value. Woo! You You see, the greatest secret hidden from empaths is not that you were wounded, it's that you are vast. You are bigger than you were thought. Your heart is the gateway. Your breath is the gateway. Your eyes are the gateway. Your nervous system is a gateway. Your spine is the gateway. And the moment you return to your body, woo, ASAP Rocky, you better know your value. You better know you are expensive. This is peso. ASAP Rocky. What? Harlem's finest. I was just in Harlem last weekend. Shout out Harlem, USA. Shout out to New York City. Shout out to Gotham City and everybody from New York City. This is the story. So remember, your body is the temple. 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 Come on. Anybody got a question? If you got a question, just raise your hand or invite yourself via video. Your body is the temple. Your body is the temple. Excuse me, I got to get my charger real quick. Just a second. Your body is the temple. Your body is the temple. Your body is the temple. Who's got a question? And narcissistic abuse and abusers want to dissociate you so you're not connected to your body. It's all in your body. Dawn Marie, come on in. Dawn Marie, come on in. Dawn Marie. Dawn Marie, how you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good.
Oh, it's good to hear your voice. It's good to hear your voice. Tell me, what's going on with the nervous system in your body with this narcissist? Let's hear it.
Well, I'm out 8 years, but the pain is still lingering in my body, and I try to release it. I try to do like somatic exercises and meditations and things like that, and things to release, but this pain is still holding on.
Okay. Was this narcissist? This is your ex-partner, right?
Yes, I was married for 22 years. And I'm out 8 years. I'm out 8 years now.
And how many children? Remind me.
We have 2 children. The daughter, who is 26, coming up on 26, she was turned against me and my entire family. It's 8 years. She blocked me and my family. My son, he is 19 years old.
And how about your son? Is he also infiltrated, or is he okay?
He's somewhere in the middle. He's still in a state of confused.
Confused.
He says a lot of the things that the narcissist says. He uses the same words and that the narcissist uses.
I got it. Let me ask you, how does this make you feel about your child? Besides the fact that a mother loves her children, how does it make you feel as a mother whose children are kind of neutral or in one case against you? What does that make you feel, Dawn Marie?
It makes me sad that they didn't wake up the way I woke up to what was actually happening. They're not seeing the total picture yet, so it makes me sad. Causes a lot of stress in my life every day. Hoping they wake up.
And what do you want from them?
The only thing I want is for them to be happy, healthy, and to open their eyes to what a narcissist is, so that they are not manipulated, so that they're healthy mentally, physically, and spiritually. That's my main goal, is for them to be happy.
How does it make you feel that they can't see it?
It's a little bit discouraging, but it took me 22 years to figure it out. So I guess in due time they will figure it out too. But
and when you feel discouraged, what does it make you want to do?
I just wish I can change things. I wish I had the power to make them.
So you see where your problem. You see why you suffer, Dawn Marie. Do you see?
Not really.
Because you're attached to your children seeing the world the way you see it.
Yes.
And when they don't see it the way you see it, you feel like they're betraying you.
I feel like they're betraying me, but I also feel like they're betraying themselves, which
Yes.
hurts me as a mother.
And then what does that make you want to do?
I want to help. I want to help them.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't save them, kind of a thing.
And then when you realize you can't save them, how does that make you feel about yourself?
It makes me feel out of like I can't control situations are beyond my control, and I feel a little guilty. I feel guilty that I saved myself, but I can't save them.
Okay.
So I feel like I can't have a job.
So you see the things that are still tying you down to the matrix of narcissistic abuse?
Yes, absolutely.
What?
I'm still tied to it.
How?
I'm still tied through the children.
Specifically,
even though they're both adults.
Specifically, how?
Desiring them to be their best selves, the happiest version and the healthiest version of themselves.
Let me tell you what it is. You are desiring for them what they don't yet want for themselves.
Yes.
And that itself is a manipulative stance, even if it's a good manipulative stance. Do you see what I'm trying to tell?
You're right. I cannot control. It's like, you're trying to control somebody else's life, and that's not the right thing. Yeah.
And when you're trying to control someone's life, what are you doing to your happiness?
Destroying my happiness. I don't tell them anything. Like I have no communication with my daughter or my son. I kind of just let it go for him to figure it out on his own. But in my mind and my heart and in my spirit and soul, every day I wake up with this. I hope that they see things.
Let me ask you this question, Dawn Marie. How was your relationship with your mom?
Great. We get along very good, actually.
And how was it when you were a girl?
It was always good. We were always like best friends, because I grew up. I'm Italian, so we're a very close knit family. So my relationship was always very good. But the narcissist broke it because he told me, I was too close to my mother, and he kept me away from my family for quite some time.
What about your dad?
My dad was also a good relationship, but I lost him young. He died when he was 52. I lost my dad. He was very young when he passed.
How many siblings do you have, Dawn Marie? Remind me.
I have 2 brothers. I'm the eldest, and I have 2 younger brothers.
How's your relationship with them?
Well, my one brother is very good. We're very close. And my other brother, he's a little bit more distant.
Why?
Because I don't know if I should say this on the line, but his wife is controlling, and I think she's probably a narcissist too. So that's the reason, I think. She turned him against his family. So these narcissists they're everywhere.
They are everywhere. How is your relationship now with your ex-husband?
Well, there is no relationship, but we do share a dog together. So I have to go by to get the dog, and he lets her out for me to give her a treat, and I visit her. And then I ask him to let her back in. I text him to let her back in. He lets her back in. That's the extent of that relationship. We don't really, because the kids are grown, really no reason for us to communicate at all, except for the dog who had some health issues. She had to have her eye removed, and she had glaucoma, and she's like family too. I mean, I can't just forget about her either. So I want to see her. So it kind of forces me to communicate with him minimally, very minimal.
When your father passed away, how did the dynamics with your mom change?
It's basically the same. We're still tight knit. Me and my mom are still close. It's nothing really changed.
Yeah.
We're still like better close. Because she understood this whole thing I've been through, and she's been one of my main supports, as well as my sister-in-law, with a brother that I'm very close to, and they're my 2 main supports.
2 main supports. Yeah. You see, the main thing that's tying you down to the narcissist is that a part of you is still very attached. And really, full escape from narcissistic abuse means detachment from the old life.
Yes.
Especially anything that connects you to the narcissist, except for children.
So we think I shouldn't see the dog? Like I
have
to see the dog?
No.
She loves me.
Yeah, I know that. I understand that. But it's beyond the dog. There's still emotional attachment to what was.
No, absolutely none. I don't want to even go there to see. I don't even want to see him. I see the dog, and I just have to just interact with him to see the dog. I mean, it's painful. Like, painful means I have no interest in seeing him at all. Like, if he fell off the planet, I could care less.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. So what am I missing? I'm missing something here, Dawn Marie. I really am. I'm missing something here. I'm missing the original narcissist in your life, because there's no way one can marry a narcissist without having been raised by one.
No, that's not. I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I don't think that's true.
That's fair. Well, I think the simple point here is you're wanting for your children what you want for yourself, and that's where most of your suffering is right now. You see?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what it is.
And the key here is detachment doesn't mean that you don't care anymore. It just means that you're more interested in minding your business, and you send love to everybody connected to you. And when you realize you are expensive in this way, then the energetic dynamic with your children would also shift. You see?
Yeah.
It really would shift. And especially with your daughter, I want to make a point here, but I could be off base, right? I could be wrong here.
Okay.
Can I do so with your permission?
Yeah.
I want you to examine the archetype of feminine codependency in your feminine bloodline.
Feminine codependency?
In your bloodline.
Okay.
Because once you get to the root of what feminine codependency has been in with the women in your bloodline, you would see where you're bypassing. That is what would heal your nervous system, Dawn Marie.
Can you clarify that a little bit?
I love you, Dawn Marie. You know this. What I'm trying to tell you is that you're bypassing. The reason why you haven't been able to release this completely. This is the final amount. You've released a lot of it. You've released 90% of it, right? This is the final.
Exactly.
Right. This is the deepest reason is because I'm going to make a statement here, and if I'm wrong, just say you're wrong. I have no ego about this, right?
Okay.
There's a codependent dynamic between you and your mom, which you call love completely, but there's a codependent dynamic there, which means there's a little bit of bypassing on your part there.
Well, I'm going to say you're right on that. There's a little bit of codependency. Yeah, definitely. Yes.
What does that mean, Dawn Marie?
It means exactly what you said.
No. Tell me more. Nobody knows who you are. Tell me more.
Our relationship is very close. Like, I talk to my mother like every day. Like, we talk every day.
So you see what is happening here? You're still her little girl.
You're right. You got that right.
So,
you're right.
So when you're still playing that archetypal role, you haven't developed the full muscle of self-acceptance and self-love.
I'm almost there, though. I'm 90% there. To be honest,
you are. And the reason why I'm going very gently is because this is a sensitive place for you. I can feel it. But this is where your wound is, Dawn Marie.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Look at me, Dawn Marie. Look at me. I'm looking at you, even though I can't see you. I know you can see me.
I see you.
You're bypassing.
Yes.
You're bypassing a little bit.
Yes.
And I just want you to spend some quiet time asking yourself where you've confused codependency with healthy love. And
I probably learned it from my family dynamic. I probably learned to be codependent. I learned it somewhere to be a codependent. My family was not narcissistic. Like, my mom or dad were not narcissistic.
No.
But I probably learned Codependency.
And the codependency primes you for narcissistic abuse, which means one or both of your parents was raised by a narcissist.
Yes.
You
My
see?
father's father. I think my father's father may have been a narcissist.
You see, now we're getting somewhere, Don Marie. But you run deep. You know, you run very deep, Don Marie. You run really deep. You're really, really deep. But we'll get there, Don Marie. I'm here for you. You know I'm here for you. You know I'm here for you. And you know we can be honest with each other. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But this remains because you're bypassing. You're bypassing because you have a heart full of love, and the brand of hate you carry is shame and guilt.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I have any shame or guilt, but I feel like kind of like obligation to love my overlove.
Can you just repeat what you just said again?
I overgive of myself.
No. Use the exact. You said obligation to what?
Overgive.
Please say it again.
I feel an obligation to overgive, even if it's to my detriment sometimes.
One more time, please, my dear respected sister.
I overgive even.
No.
I feel an obligation to overgive, even if it's to my own detriment sometimes.
Now, please look at me.
Yeah.
When we have solid boundaries, the word obligation becomes a word that doesn't exist in your dictionary anymore. Doesn't matter what culture you grew up in.
Can you repeat that again?
When you have become clear in your boundaries, the words obligation to overgive cannot exist in your dictionary. You don't even know what those words mean, even if you speak the King's English.
Yes.
Look at me. Look at me.
I'm looking at you. You're onto something here.
So let me flip this on you, my dear sister Don Marie. I love you. Who in the world today, in this world of 8 billion people, has an obligation to overgive to you? Who?
Who has an obligation to me?
To overgive to you.
Who overgave to me?
Who in this world currently has an obligation to overgive to you?
Myself.
Does anybody apart from yourself feel obligated to overgive to you?
Well, I would say my mother does.
So what you're telling me is that your relationship with your mother is based on a mutual obligation to overgive to each other.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Oh, may Jah be praised. You just described the relationship between your mom as one based on a mutual obligation to give to each other. Did you hear what you just said, my dear, lovely sister Don Marie?
That's what I said.
What kind of? I never want to be in a relationship with anyone who has an obligation to overgive to me.
I think we kind of create our own obligation, though. It's not like we have to, but we make it our own obligation.
You see, now you are going deep into the codependence that still keeps you slightly connected to narcissism. Don Marie, this is heavy. I mean, are you hearing what you see? How you hide yourself?
Probably. I'm confusing myself right now.
What are you feeling right now? Let me ask you. What are you feeling right now? You're really brave. I'll tell you. That's what I'm sensing. But what are you feeling right now?
Not really sure, to be honest.
Tell me. Check. Let's ask yourself and wait for the answer. I'll wait. No rush. We're in this together.
Yeah, I don't really think I have the answer. Can you reframe the question?
Okay. Ask yourself right now, quietly, Don Marie, how are you feeling right now? How is your heart? Just ask yourself and then wait for the answer before you respond. Don't think. Just wait. Feel. Breathe. Then wait.
Well, I feel relief and I feel at peace. That's how I feel. I don't know. That's how I feel.
That's beautiful. Why did it feel blank before?
Because I wasn't really sure the question exactly.
Oh, I see. You see, but how are you feeling hearing the words, I have a relationship with my mother based on a mutual obligation to overgive? How do those words make you feel?
I don't know if it's overgive. I think it's like our culture is like that. I'm Italian, so we just have a close knit family. So that's pretty normal in the culture, to be honest.
Okay. Beyond the culture, how does the being Dawn Marie feel about being in this dynamic of overgiving?
I feel good. I feel good. I feel blessed, that I have family that loves and cares for me. So I kind of feel good. Because at least, I have few people in my life that supportive and are loving and giving.
That's
right. It's actually opposite of the narcissist. Like, I'm not obligated to do anything. It just comes naturally, basically.
That's right. So all I'm asking here is, from now on, just examine the question in your quiet reflection, that why do I have this disposition of overgiving, right, through obligation? Why? Beyond culture. And if you spend some time with this question, you'll begin to get some deeper clarity.
I'm going to do that, because they never really gave it any thought, so it's kind of throwing me for a loop.
I know. I can tell. I can tell. I can tell you. I can even tell you're getting a little shy right now. You're like, I don't want the spotlight. I want to hide. No, don't hide.
No, not really. I don't hide. I'm authentic, so yeah. I don't hide. I got to the point where I don't hide.
You know what I really appreciate that's happening here. The fact that you're still listening to the questions I'm asking you is proof of your sincerity to escape.
Yeah, I'm just trying to process everything as to why, I'm out 8 years, why this is still lingering.
Yes.
In my body, fibromyalgia, which is basically, I think it's psychological.
The reason why it still lingers is because you are naturally very kind. You are a true empath. And your empathy has been conditioned to be an endless supply for other people. And so that creates guilt for you when you have to have boundaries. That's the only struggle that's happening here. And because you're not used to, I can't hear you.
I do struggle with that. Like, if I say no, I still feel that guilt, even though I think I'm working on it and I'm better.
Exactly.
I do feel that guilt.
So and that's exactly it. So we're not even, I'm committed to walking this walk with you, right? So this is what I'll leave you with, Dawn Marie. What I would say is, examine the words that came out from your mouth subconsciously. These words, an obligation to overgive, right? That was a subconscious revelation that you may not even be consciously aware of. Stay with those words. Why do I feel an unconscious or subconscious need to be obligated to overgive? And don't rush it, because this is where the work is. Do you see what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, that's something to try to figure out and reflect on. Yeah.
Yes, don't try to figure it out. Just let it speculate, right? If you try to figure it out, you just get more thinking. But if you just let it settle in your body and say, okay, an answer will come to me, and then you leave it, and then it comes to you. Yeah. The question comes to you, and just release it, right? That process will release the truth for you. And it doesn't mean that it is anything wrong with your relationship with your mom. It means that there's something wrong with the software around love when it comes to you, and we need a software upgrade. That's all.
Yeah, there must be something, because my parents are not. Neither was a narcissist, but there's something. Yeah. That brought me to a narcissist.
Yeah. Just stay with it. Even let's stay away from the labels, right? And just stay with the question around, why do I feel an obligation to overgive? Just ask that blanket question, because that was a subconscious revelation. Let's stay away from the labels of empath, narcissist, right? And just stay with this question. Okay. You'll be surprised at what comes up.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
All right. And you can email me if anything pops up if you want to. or we'll catch you on the next live if you're available, and we'll keep this going, right? Until we crack this together. That's the promise. I promise we're going to crack this together.
We are going to do that, I'm sure.
Beautiful. Dharma, I appreciate you so much. Yes.
And thank you. I appreciate you too.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
You bet. So this is the story. You heard it. Escaping from narcissistic abuse is not for the faint of heart. It's not. And I want to give a shout out to JBBA LLC. Give thanks for the donation. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. May you always be abundant, JBBA LLC. So you heard it. It's very difficult to escape the mind. This is what we do. Was this helpful to you, for you to witness? Was it helpful to you? Dawn Marie. Was it helpful to all the family that was observing Dawn Marie? Do you see what it is? Break off the chains. Dawn Marie. We'll get there. Come on. You see what I'm saying? Thank you so much. One love. See you back on Friday, yes? Today my daughter turns 6. I'm looking forward to celebrating with the great Queen Shiloh, who's going to be 6, giving thanks and praise, yeah. One love. I'm Kevin, I'm glad. Senior, give thanks. Dawn Marie, thank you. And we're going to crack this, Dawn Marie. I know you're serious, so I'm with you. Yeah, let's do this. And thank you for using yourself as an offering for everybody watching. You see, because many people come relate. Yeah. Give thanks to the Queen Shiloh. She's 6 today. Yeah, man. Give thanks. You gotta keep on. Check out my Escaping Narcissistic Abuse Masterclass from August 7th to August 9th at Inner Mileage. You want to talk to me? Book a free session at Inner Mileage, and I'll tell you the truth. Give thanks, Brittany, Tasha, Isabel. Give thanks, Linda, Ponda, Melissa. Give thanks. It's difficult, but here, you come here to break chains. We break chains together. You get me? This is what we do together. Merci, Silla. Comment ça va? Ça va? Silla? Give thanks. We shall be free. We are free. Come on. Remember, walk your righteous path. Forgive. You understand? And know you are expensive. Come on. You got to keep on. Righteousness makes you expensive. Compassion makes you expensive. Yet available to all. You understand? Blessed love. Thank you so much. Blessed love. Yeah. Expansive and expensive. You get me? I like the expansive cookies. Can I use that? Can I borrow that? Cookies? Expansive. I like that. I like that better than expensive. I like that. Dance them off. This is what it is. Thank you so much. Remember how expansive you are. And never allow anything to treat you like you're on the clearance rack of the clearance rack of the clearance rack. John, no. Be purified by your righteousness.